see me again, I'll actually, well, be in Taiwan. See you guys there. So it's been a little while since my last clip. I finally got off the plane. I made it out of the airport. It took like 2 hours. But now I'm actually at my college. But the only issue is I have to wait around for about another 2 hours or so until my dorm opens up. So for the moment, I'm stuck out here with all that. You guys probably saw it. But yeah, I'm lucky that it's not too hot or humid out. At the airport it was fairly bad, but right where I am right now is actually pretty cool. So that's okay. Another issue is that I don't have any internet access at the moment, and I'm probably not gonna have it for a little while now. So that's not fun, not at all. Especially since that's the only way I contact my family and my friends back home is through the internet. And of course, uploading these videos. So we'll see what happens, and yeah. Hey, so it's been about like 12 hours almost since my last clip. It's been a while, I've done a bit. The reason why I wasn't able to actually record more is simply because it was raining quite a bit, which I fully expected coming in Taiwan, but I wasn't expecting it to be such a constant. And what I mean by that is that I expected it to come in short bursts and then just stop for a little bit and then come back. That's what I kind of expected. However, while actually being out there, it was more so it was just raining constantly. And not even necessarily raining hard, it was just a shower for the most part. Regardless, it's not something you want a non-weather sealed camera to be in. So yeah, that wasn't too fun. But I did quite a few things actually. I walked around a few miles, to be honest. It was a bit of a walk, and it was fairly hot out. Now I'm just complaining. I need to step away from that. But so far the city's actually really cool. I can do quite a bit. And see, that's the thing. That's the thing I love about being in a major city. It's the fact that you have opportunities to do quite a bit more than you would in a place like Raleigh, North Carolina. There's just life here. There's a culture here. There's just something here that you can tell just by walking around. There's a story involved with each in particular thing. And again, in a place like Raleigh, North Carolina, there just isn't. And I am going to make the most of it. I'm actually really enjoying my time here so far, even though I've only been here for about I want to say 14 hours or so. Not much. But there's still a lot I need to do. I still need to get around to cleaning up the place. I went around for a while actually trying to find two things. Just two things. And I wanted to find cleaning supplies and a SIM card. Now, the first few places I went to get SIM cards, they were all sold out. Which I don't know how that even happens. You would think they would be prepared. I assume it's because of the mass amount of people coming in to study at my school. But I finally found a place that actually had it, which I'm actually happy. It was actually the place I wanted to go initially for my SIM card, Taiwan Mobile. However, the place to the airport that I actually initially tried to buy it from was closed at the time. I was at the airport pretty early. But that's all part of it. And my family was actually freaking out a bit because I messaged them when I got to the airport, and then I went dead for about 9 hours or so. But hey, what can you do? The Wi-Fi here is, well, almost non-existent, so I actually could go out and try to get a router, which I'm not against. I'm actually happy about because I was not allowed to actually use the personal router at my school in Greensboro. However, I'm fine here, so hey. I really regret forgetting my USB 3 to LAN adapter. That would have made my life a whole bunch easier. I would have had access to my internet already, but that's all part of it. You make mistakes along the way, and that's fine. But while I was out getting my SIM card, I did do one thing which I really did not think I was going to do, at least on the first day. I kind of expected I would end up there eventually. And it's funny because it's something I don't do in the US. I absolutely refuse to go to this place in the US. It actually makes me physically sick. I used to go there all the time, but for the last few years, I've literally not been able to tolerate it, and I'm sure you guys already know what I'm talking about. But just for the record, I know it's the most American thing I could have done. The first thing I eat in Taiwan was McDonald's, but it was there. I was hungry, as I hadn't eaten in about 10 hours, so actually even longer. I hadn't eaten since the beginning of the plane ride. So realistically speaking, I hadn't eaten in nearly 15 hours or so. Yeah, longer. Yeah, actually way longer than 15 hours. I'm looking at close to a day. Actually over a day. Oh crap, I went a while without eating. So I didn't eat until after I got my SIM card. And the last thing I ate was a bit of congee on the plane, and they served that like half an hour into it. So yeah, I went a while without eating. It's not too good. But yeah, I have a bit to do tomorrow. A group of other foreign exchange students, we're all going to IKEA tomorrow, which that's cool. We get to meet more people. And speaking of which, there's one thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to meeting people. Now, hopefully you hear me again. Now, people always say, in order to actually get to know people, the best thing to do is either, and to get to really know them, the best thing to do is either drink or just party. And to be honest, in my opinion, there's only two good ways to actually really get to know a person. One is highly illegal, burying a body or something. And two, the easier one, and the actual legal one, and you get to peer directly into a person's soul while you're doing this. Yes, Cards Against Matty. This is when you find out of the people you're playing with who is the truly, screwed up individual. Usually me. But yeah, you find out more people from that game than you will in most things in life. And this is my ticket to meeting people around the dorm at any rate. At least that's what my thoughts are. Hopefully. But hopefully I should actually have a video out. It should go on to part 2 of going to Taiwan. Possibly it might be its own video. I'm not completely sure yet. But regardless, it will be uploaded to YouTube. And yeah, I did just post a rather short video, just a little update. And yeah. Well, anyways, guys, it's been Matt, and I think it's about time for me to actually go eat for a second time in over a day. Probably a good thing to do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna play up more with local staples and go to the burger joint about 100 feet outside my dorm because I'm a bit lazy right now. Well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next clip. It's been Matt. See you later.